and welcome to another tutorial of practice. In this tutorial we are going to make a further practice to make our concept strong about cell structure and functions. Then we continue with our first MCQs. This may be about cell theory is not applicable to cell theory is applicable to all the particle that contain cells, but not for the particle that contain mm, no cells. Like bacteria contain cells, fungi and algae contain cells, but viruses are at the borderline between bacteria and plants and all living and non-living things. So the best answer for this is a virus is not applicable for cell theory. Then we are going to discuss human naked eye can differentiate between 2 points which are how much apart. Actually, and different, it is ranges from 1 millimeter to 0.1 millimeter. According to Punjab textbook boards, it is 1 millimeter in range. According to KPK and Federal, it may be 0.1 millimeter. So our Punjab is 1 millimeter. Third option should be the A, or maybe the B. Third option is B. Actually, B, it is 1 millimeter away. 1 millimeter means A option is right. Like is in the explanations what is written, that human eye can differentiate between 2 points that are 1 millimeter away. When distance is less than 1 millimeter, naked eye human can differentiate, and a microscope needed for that 1 millimeter. And for 1 millimeter, the best option is A, and third best option is A for us, for Punjabians textbook boards. Then compare and contrast the typical plant cells. Plant cells are distinguished from the animal cells in containing plant cell contain mitochondria, but animal also contain ribosome. Animal also contain endoplasmic reticulum, also contain, but the cell wall that is not found in animal cell. So it is the correct differentiation between a plant and animal cells. Then pick the correct one which refers to the plant cells. With plant cell, it contains mitochondria, but not peroxisome, but contains centriole. It is wrong. Options: it contains mitochondria, it contains peroxisome, but it contains centriole. Its option is the best. Centriole are not actually present between in plant cells, so the best option is of the B. If we check it from the key, that is best option should be the B. Sixth best option is of B, and it is all right. Then we are going forward. The next MCQ: out of the given options, choose the one which shows the structure found only in the plant cells. Only in structure found in only plant cells, not found in the animal cell. Vacuoles, chloroplast and ribosome, no. Chloroplast, mitochondrial and peroxisome, no. Chloroplast, cell wall, large vacuole, these are the structures that are present only in the plant cell but not in animal cells. Then which features do animal cells share with the plants? Then we have to follow the common characteristic. Chlorophylls are not found in plants, like chlorophylls, it should be not A, it should not be B. Then C, chloroplast is not shared, cytoplasm is shared, okay, it is best. And nucleus is shared, mitochondria is shared. The C option is the best options, which according to the, or it is very much easy MCQ. Then according to cell wall, the layer of the cellulose fiber in cell wall are arranged in each other at oblique angle, right angle, parallel angle, or horizontal angle. They are arranged at right angle to each other, like in such a manner that gives the stability to them. So the correct option is 9 of 9 is C. Correct option for 9 is C. So, okay, all right, for 9 is also a C option is best options. Then we are going to question number, what question number? Question number, it is absent in the secondary cell wall, which is absent in secondary cell wall. We have studied about the composition of primary wall and secondary walls. Like primary wall consists of cellulose, hemicellulose, and the secondary cell wall are consist of silica, waxes, cutin, lignin, but not pectin. Silica, waxes, cutin, and lignin, but not pectins. So pectin is absent in the secondary cell wall. Correct options must be the B options. We have to check for 11th. That is 11th option is D option is right. 11th is D option, is not a B option. Cutin, it is absent in a secondary cell wall. We have to follow the discussions and complete. All are present in secondary cell wall except pectin. It is component of so the pectin is not found in cell wall. The key is somewhat wrong. The correct options will be the pectin. Pectins means the B options will be the best option. Then we are going to discuss about question number 12. In which type of the cells the cell wall is not present? Plant cell is present, fungal cell present, bacterial cell is present, but liver cell is an animal cell. Here the cell walls are not present, so liver cells. It is also the PMC 2020 my MDCAT. Cellulose is usually not found in. Cellulose is primary cell wall, middle lamella, secondary cell wall, all contain cellulose. Actually almost the middle lamella is first to be formed between primary wall, but it contain middle amount of so the correct option, primary cell wall also contain cellulose, secondary also contain, but middle lamella does not contain cellulose. Holding the neighboring cells together is the function of primary cell wall, middle lamella, secondary cell wall. Middle lamella is first to be formed between primary cell wall of the neighboring cells. So first to be formed, it is the middle lamella maybe hold these two cells. Correct option according to the key is C. Okay, best. Then hydrophobic portion of the plasma membrane is present in hydrophobic portion of the plasma membrane and is inside toward extracellular matrix, not toward cytoplasm. No inner core of this plasma membrane. It is the best options. Hydrophobic is buried inside, like hydrophilic, hydrophobic, and below is hydrophobic. This is the pattern which is usually followed. So the correct options must be of inner core of the plasma membrane. B option is best for 16. Okay, B option is really best for 16. Then plasma membrane 18 questions. Plasma membrane carbohydrate combined with the lipid and protein to form glycoprotein and glycolipid and glycoprotein and are oriented. Glycoprotein toward inside, toward outside, toward inside and outside, randomly distributed toward outsides. Glycoprotein and glycolipids are present in plasma membrane toward outsides. 18 options must be a C options. Okay, best. Then Which one of the following is not a characteristic feature of the animal cell membranes? Provide mechanical shape. It is not actually the it mechanical shape, provide mechanical shape to some extent but not as much. Maintain cellular homeostasis, all correct. Regulate passage of molecules, say. Prevent from osmotic lysis, good. For it, no, it is not for good for cell membrane, it is good for cell wall, so the correct option must be the D. 19, it does not prevent from the osmotic lysis, good. Then which structure is the most important for cellular life? Nucleus, chromosome, cell membrane, and mitochondria. Cell membrane are also for cellular life. For cellular life, cell membrane is most important. If there is no cell membrane, there is no cell. So the correct option is 21, is must be of B. Okay. Then we are going to discuss the intake of liquid materials across the cell membrane. It is a pinocytosis, very easy MCQs. Then which cell which substance from the following is important for mechanical stability of the cell membrane, as without it membrane quickly breaks down? Cholesterol provides mechanical stability to cells. The hydrophobic region of the molecule help to prevent ion or the polar molecules from the passing through the membrane. Cholesterol gives stability to the membrane. 23rd must be the D option, best. B. 23rd must be the B. We have to follow the explanation. Cholesterol and phospholipid form the following important for mechanical stability of the cell membrane, as without of its membrane quickly break up, and the hydrophobic region of this molecule help prevent ions or the polar molecule from the far. It is the correct option is of the phospholipid. The phospholipid is the main component of the cell membrane, and it also helps lipid soluble molecule to pass through its. Correct options must be 23rd. Of 23rd will be B, not cholesterol. The correct option is phospholipid. Fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane state that the protein molecules float in the fluid like a mosaic manner. Fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane state that the protein molecule float in a fluid like phospholipid layers. Protein fluid rotate moves in a phospholipid layer. C option must be best. Answer 24C. 24C is best. 25 fluid mosaic model of, and then 25 the rapid exchange of the material through the carrier protein across the plasma membrane is called. Rapid exchange of material through the carrier protein across the plasma membrane is called passive transfer. Active transfer facilitated diffusion endocytosis. It is facilitated diffusion. D option. Okay. Basic structure of the plasma membrane is provided by phospholipid. D option. Okay, good. Then 27 taking of the solid particle by the cell is called as phagocytosis. A option is best. Self-eating ability of the lysosome is autophagy. B option is best. Then passive process for the movement of the molecules across the cell surface membranes, or passive process for movement of molecule across the cell surface membrane, or passive processes are the diffusion and exocytosis. No. Exocytosis is active, osmosis and phagocytosis. No. For phagocytosis is active, facilitated diffusion and osmosis, these are the passives. And pinocytosis, no. A option is best. The fluid mosaic model of the cell membrane is proton layer having scattered phospholipid nano phospholipid layer having scattered protein. Phospholipid bilayer is enclosed in protein layer. No. Carbohydrate chains are attached with the phospholipid bilayers. It is also the options in which protein molecule are free to move about in a fluid bilayer of phospholipid molecule. It is best. D option is best. 30 B option. D option must be the best. Okay, the best answer is D, in which protein molecules are free to move about in a fluid bilayer of the phospholipids. Then cell permeability and transport process of the cell membrane depend upon its cell permeability and transport process depend on its phospholipids, polysaccharides, cellulose, carbohydrates. Cell permeability and transport process of the cell membrane depend upon its components. Cell permeability and transport process of the cell membrane depend upon carbohydrates, cellulose, polysaccharide, या phospholipids. Phospholipids depend upon phospholipid 31. The option is best, phospholipids. According to the fluid mosaic model of the cell membrane, which zone is embedded inside hydrophobic? A options. Okay. Then which of the following is not the function of the cell membrane? Protection of the cytoplasm, okay. Regulation of the passage of the different molecule, okay. Protein synthesis, no. Cellular communication, say set. Cellular transportations, okay. Then protein synthesis is not the function of plasma membrane, so it is okay. 33 C option must be the cute options for this MCQ.